It's so interesting to me how many women that I spoke to over the past week who are with men who they cook for, they clean for, they make love to on a regular basis. They're doing all these things, but the Build-A-Bear couldn't even go to the store, book reservations at a decent restaurant, and put a little bit of effort into making her happy. It makes absolutely no sense. But then when he wants it, then he's going to expect you to pop it, lock it, and drop it. The math ain't mathing. As my husband says, that's pirate math. 1 for me, or 1 for you, 1, 2 for me. 1, 2 for you, 1, 2, 3 for me. Like that doesn't make any daggone sense, ma'am. Y'all listen, okay, I'm about to give you something. This is going to bless and prosper your life, okay? It's going to change the whole game. It's so easy, but it's not. But you didn't notice. You didn't notice, but I'm about to tell you something that's going to change the whole game. This is the one thing that you know. If this man has biochemically fallen for you. Because biochemically, when a man falls for you, it drives his behavior in a certain way. So when a man's falling for you, come here, come close. When a man's falling for you, his testosterone is dropping. And so is his serotonin, right? But his vasopressin and his dopamine are going up. I know, big words. But this is what it means. He starts to develop a characteristic called mate garden, where you're guarding what it is that's important to you. He starts to exhibit that. It's a difference between trying to control you. It's a difference between being jealous. There's a difference. Come here. Come closer. Okay? Because some of y'all are addicted to them toxic relationships. You think when a man is jealous, then he cares. No, he doesn't care. He just wants to make sure he can give you half-ass effort and still have you on the hook for him. That's it. But when a man is really falling for you biochemically, he starts to exhibit what's called mate garden. This has been studied multiple times. And that's where a man wants to protect what is his. Ma'am, he's afraid of losing you. He gets afraid to lose you. And he usually doesn't tell you this, but his action shows that he doesn't want to lose you to the competition. He ain't going to be running off. He doesn't want you to be dissatisfied. He wants you to stay with him, especially in the beginning. If your man isn't afraid to lose you, he's not that into you. Period. Think about it. Think about how your man treats you or how the men in your past have treated you. And I want you to ask yourself, was he displaying mate garden, where he is guarding and protecting what is his, what he doesn't want to lose? Not in a controlling way, not in a dominating way, not in a way that says he's jealous of a Tweety bird looking at you. I mean, he's like, listen, I want us to be in an exclusive relationship. Are you okay? Did you get home safely? Hey, let me fix your car because I don't want, your car is kind of squeaky a little bit. I want to make sure you're safe and that you get home safely. Oh, wait a minute. No, you're going out with who? Okay, you can, baby, but be careful. You know how your friend can get. She can get you in some mess. Hey, what do we need to do to make sure you're going to be okay at work? Your job is stressing you out. What do we need to do? Huh? When his mother disrespects you, he checks his mother because he naturally has this inclination to protect you. It's in his nature. The vasopressin makes him do it. And if he's biochemically normal and he's falling for you, the drop in the testosterone makes him shut off the desire to be with anybody else. A man is designed to be monogamous, ladies. Part of science. Okay? All of the Build-A-Bears with the podcast talking about men and alpha men aren't meant to be monogamous is a bunch of hogwash. It's a bunch of foolishness. It's lies. It's lies upon lies upon lies. Not true. And it's not just studies that were done. It's not just studies that were done on the Perryville, because that's the thing. You know, they're like, oh, well, it was done on animals. It doesn't count. No, there's been studies done on men with being monogamous and biochemically how they respond and how they react. Men are designed to be monogamous. Per the science, per studies, multiple studies.